If you see your ex, run. That's my advice. I seen you, Sinqua. I see what you was doing.
Where's the spoon?
Riding those horses, fam. We were all, we looked like Django too. It was crazy. We were looking dope in there.
Sinqua, it's nice to meet you. And Jay Pharoah, my man, you were on the set with us a couple of years ago. You were hanging out with me and my colleague, John Stenval. Great to see you again, buddy.
Oh, what's up, man? It's good to see you, Dave. How you doing?
What's up? Yeah, we got a lot of talking that morning, man. Went to see the comedy show and man, loving you both in this movie. All right. I am not mad at both of you. You got to film in this beautiful place, the island of Mauritius. Yeah. Wow. Sinqua, I'm going to start with you and I'm going to ask you a favor. Next time, can you leave your shirt on because your guys look bad? I'm playing, man. If you got it flaunted.
I can do that. No, listen,
he's serious. No, man.
I can do that. I'm happy. I'm happy to go shirt up instead of shirt down. In the next one.
You know, a lot of ladies are going to be watching this and they're going to be look at that guy. What? Look at that guy. You know,
right?
They're gonna do it.
Right. Hey, listen. The goal is to become a meme.
I think it's going to happen. Jay, tell me a little bit about working on this beautiful island, man. I mean, tell me you got to play at least a little bit while you were working.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't go to Mauritius without, you can't go to a foreign place like that out of the pandemic and not explore and go hang with zip lining and horseback riding. We did it all, and we did it together. Like, okay, even if somebody would zip line one day and somebody would go another day, we were all having the same experiences. But riding those horses, fam, we were all we looked like Django too. It was crazy. We were looking dope in there. And the camaraderie of everybody and the family mentality we all had because we were all going through the same situation at the same time, as it was a family experience, bro. And we're fam. And that's not being spurious about it. We're family, bro. So
I love it. All right, this question is
one of my favorite Jay words.
There it is. This question is for both of you. Sinqua, I'm going to start with you. What advice do you give people who may run into their ex, be it a beautiful resort island or at a club or whatever? Because that's the heart of this story. What advice do you guys saw Jay's face? That was great. Sinqua, what is your answer? What's your advice?
You're going with the hard questions right now. Oh man. You know what? It depends on if it was a good breakup or a bad breakup. But I always say, handle it with class and keep it moving. Don't linger too long. I remember once I was coming out of the Soho house in LA and Will Smith walked out. And I remember when I saw Will, and he never stood too long for people to take a photo, but he was always gracious and kind. So you go, that's Will Smith. And it was like a blink of an eye. That's how you got to be when you meet your ex. Just channel your inner Will Smith and just keep it quick. Hey, good to see you. Hey, you hope you're doing good. And keep it walking. Take some hands, kiss some babies, and get out of there.
Channel your inner Will Smith. Jay Pharoah, top that. What's your advice?
I see what you did. I see what you did, Sinqua. Yeah, you know what? It's just like, you know, when you see your ex, you got to make it like a microwavable situation. You know, you can't let it roast or broil. You know, you got to let it like microwave like 30 seconds. Woo! I'm out. Jig it out. That's what you got to do. I seen you, Sinqua. I see what you was doing.
Where's the spoon?
He was like, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it out there a little bit. If you see your ex, run. That's my advice.
I knew you both were going to be great at that. Hey, Jay, great to see you again. Sinqua, great to meet you, man. And y'all stay safe. I love this movie. Y'all had a lot of fun. It's fun to watch.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Love that art on the desk, too.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Dave, hope to see you when I come. I'll be there this year, man. Hope to see you.
Dude, we're going to hang. John will come out and we're going to hang for real. I'll hit you up. Okay?
All right, bro.
I can't wait. When I walk into a room and I hear Christina Milian going, I know Dave, I get excited because I know Christina. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to see you.
It is great to see you again. And you're one of the few You and Ice Cube and Common are one of the, you're like in a little club of people that I talk to on the radio side and now on the TV movie sides. First of all, right off the top, this is a beautiful movie. I love the story and I love you in it. I love hearing you sing. But I have to tell you, visually, the fact that you got to work in this beautiful place, the Mauritius Islands, tell me about that. How cool is that?
My gosh. It's literally a dream come true. The fact that I got to do, to get to work at such a beautiful place. I felt like I was like on a permanent hiatus / vacation, like going to work every day, waking up 6 o'clock in the morning and coming out. And it's like the birds tweeting and it's not cold at all. And like after work, you can go swimming or you're going to go meet up your friends at some bar that's on the water. Like, honestly, it was a dream come true. And I feel so fortunate to be able to do that. I've seen it in other movies, like, you know, that Drew Barrymore movie with Adam Sandler. I was like, oh man, someday I want to be in a movie like that where I'm doing like a romantic comedy in a beautiful island like Hawaii. And even better, I got Mauritius. So it was pretty exotic and such a beautiful place. And I love the culture there. So I'm so happy I got to do it. It was cool.
Christina, I told you just a second ago, I love your voice. And of course, I've had you on the radio talking about your music. And you got to sing and you got to act in this one. How cool was that to marry the two together in this?
Yeah, fusing the two things that I love, and then also the characters, kind of her story really just made a lot of sense for me because I've obviously had this drive and this passion for my music career as well as being an actress. So the fact that I mean, there's the Mauritius part, but then also singing, and my fans, I think, are going to be so happy because they ask me all the time, are you going to put out music again? And so this is the perfect opportunity for them to be able to see me sing again. And then it might even inspire me to get back in studio again. We'll see, but at least I'm still doing it. I love it.
Oh, it was just amazing. And you play a singer who becomes, no spoilers, wedding singer, but you got to sing like some fun songs. Like I know Alicia Keys is a producer on this movie. You got to sing some Alicia Keys songs. Did you have any favorites in this movie that you got to perform?
I think my favorite is, I kind of got to do a more comedic approach and it was a lot of fun to The Time of My Life. You know, that I had the time of my life, that one, because I really wasn't having the time of my life when I was singing it as far as like the character, but I literally inside and me as the person singing it was having so much fun just being completely stupid singing the song. And I really got to like crack into the comedy part of the movie and with that moment singing the song. So that was probably one of my favorite scenes that I got to do because I loved seeing everyone's faces after they heard me totally mess up that song.
And every wedding needs that song. Christina, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait for our next conversation. You are just amazing. You look wonderful. And again, thank you. And for our friendship, great to see you again.
Thank you, Dave. It's good to see you again too.